Hey, what's going on, everyone? LL here from handmadeandbeyond.com. Wanted to dive into Etsy fees. There's still a lot of questions about Etsy fees, so I want to go over fees really fast with you so you know what they are. And then I also want to show you a really sweet Etsy fee calculator that helps you immediately tell the fees that you're going to be charged, but also it's really valuable with seeing your profit margin, which you should know when you start selling on Etsy, so you know how much wiggle room you have for ad spend, how much you can spend on production costs, and what your profit margin is. So Etsy fees, they just changed the transaction fee, which went from 5% to 6.5%. So you get charged that on every transaction, and then you get a processing fee of 3% if you're in the US, up to 6% if you're outside of the US. And it depends on what country where you're located, what that actual processing fee will be. And then you also get charged 25 cents for every sale as well. So either 3% to 6% plus 25 cents for every transaction. If you're in the US, like I said, it is just that straight 3% plus the 6.5%. So 9.5% plus the 25 cents. So that's it, guys. Those are the Etsy fees. That's what comes off the top. That doesn't include Etsy ads, Etsy offsite ads. Those are extra if you are participating in those programs. But let me dive into the Etsy fee calculator through my friends at Alora. And there's a link below where you can get access to this 100% completely free. But they do have other amazing resources as well that you can get for a free trial, but really an invaluable resource if you are an Etsy seller. But let's take a look at the Etsy fee calculator. All right, here is the Etsy fee calculator, and I did miss the listing fee. So anytime you list something new, it's 20 cents plus if you renew that listing or it sells, it's another 20 cents every time it either sells or you list it the first time. So I forgot to mention that with all the other fees. So that is included in this fee calculator. So this is really simple. Like I said, there's a link below to get access to this Etsy fee calculator, 100% free. So you don't have to do math. Who likes to do math, right? This does it all for you. So you want to put the selling price, and this should include the shipping that you charge. All right. So no matter if you have it calculated shipping, then it's going to be the calculated estimate amount. Or if you have a fixed shipping cost, this is a little bit easier. You know, okay, my fixed shipping cost is $5, no matter what it actually costs to ship it. Shipping could vary a little bit, but generally speaking, it's going to be accurate depending on what you put in here. So let's just say your selling price is $25. You sell it for $25, and then you charge the customer $5 to ship it. So we're going to put $30 here. Because it's selling price plus shipping. That's how much revenue is coming your way. And then the cost is how much it costs to make and ship the product. So if it actually costs you $5 to ship the product, that's going to be included. Your materials costs, if you want to include labor, whatever that is. So let's just say it costs $5 to ship the product, $10 to make it. That's all my supplies, all that stuff. So we're going to put 15 in here. Then it does give you the option to do offsite ads. This is not Etsy ads because Etsy ads vary so much depending on your budget, depending on your ad spend. Offsite ads is a little bit more precise in the fact that you either get charged 12% or 15%, depending on if you've if you sold $10,000 worth of sales in the last 365-day period, rolling 365 days. You can only opt out of this program if you've sold less than $10,000. If you sold more, you're going to be automatically opted in, but you are going to be at the 12% range. So you can decide if you want to include this, toggle this on or toggle this off to kind of see your fees. So let's just do it off right now. Hit calculate, and you can see all the costs, the listing fee, transaction fee, processing fee, and then it has your total cost, total profit, and then it breaks it down into your profit margin. So below here, your profit margin's at 39%, has your total Etsy fees and your total profit. If we want to toggle this offsite ads fee on, granted, when you're doing offsite ads, it's rarely the 12 or 15%. Usually it's less than that. So this is a worst case scenario. So your profit margin will drop down to 27% because you have a $3.60 Etsy ads fee. So this is a good way to help you set your prices and also to help you figure out your profit margins, because you got to make sure you have a decent margins to account for ad spend, marketing costs, and obviously you got to pay yourself. You're not working for free. So just make sure you're using this calculator to kind of see what your profit margin is, and then it'll help you set your pricing as well. And you can kind of play around with this to see what profit margin you really need to be at. But yeah, there's going to be a link below where you guys can get access to this free and dive in, check out the all the fees and the calculations and your profit margin. That's it, guys. Hopefully this helps.